cautiously optimistic. I mean, at this point, everybody's good, so you're not.
So just get through the top of the first inning.
Yep.
Put a 0 on the board, and then shake off the nerves. Get to work. Wonder when they're gonna open up.
What?
Wonder when they're gonna open up. But the freaking lines.
They have to clean it. Once everything's cleaned up, and
Line of red.
well, both schools wear red.
No.
Teams, please be informed, we will go with the 8-minute warm-up format. 8-minute warm-up format. Medford, you will be taking the field first, and we will be sending you out after the grounds crew completes its outstanding work on Goodman Diamond.
Do they?
They've been, they had the runs at state for basketball, both genders, football, baseball. Yeah, and Medford's in the right dugout. That's their one at home.
Do they get to choose what side they're on?
I think so.
Yeah, because the home team and the first team 3 games on this side, and then New Holstein. How the hell did that New Holstein team beat Wittenberg Barnamore, like, easily?
Yeah.
That team was not very good.
What was that?
That team was not very good.
Yeah, but the Woodland and that whole area is just is so good. I mean, the Woodland got 2 teams down here.
Yeah.
Hey, so you're able to do an audio broadcast, right?
Yep.
And then later on, put some.
That's what the camera's for.
Some skits to it, right?
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. I wasn't not calling this one. I missed 6 games all year. I'm not missing anymore.
And you probably were at another event because of those missing those 6.
Yep. Well, that was like when they went to Rhineland, and it was a 3-inning.
That was a double header, right? I think they went up and played 2 that night, didn't they?
No.
No?
Mosin E did that. They played Pines, then they played Rhinelander at Rhinelander.
I thought they played a doubleheader in Rhinelander.
They had that 3-game tournament right at the beginning of the year. I went to that. But like at Rhinelander, at Tomahawk, at Lakeland, I wasn't going to do any of those.
Mosin E, when they went to play, they played Pines and Rhinelander 54-0 in 2 games. They threw.
Yeah. But no, this will be interesting.
If you ever felt confident, you feel a little confident on this one.
Cautiously optimistic.
Right? I mean, they're the better team. They just
Oh,
have to
yeah.
play better. That's what I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Get through the top of the first inning. Put a 0 on the board and let the nerves will go away.
Let's go, right?
Yep.
These are the types of games I almost rather hit first.
Yeah.
See if you put 3 on the board.
Yes.
Like, I don't mind hitting first in a game like this.
Birch picked away at
Woodville. Exactly.
I think Birch on the toss and picked away because he wanted to hit first. Yeah. He loves hitting first.
I've
The
never seen the
Medford
problem with
Raiders
it.
may now take the field for warm-ups. The Raiders are currently 28-1 overall and were champions of the Great Northern Conference with a perfect record of 14-0. They earned the right to play this evening by winning their regional championship with a 15-0 run rule shutout of Ashland in 3 innings and an 8-6 win over Merrill, as well as their sectional championship with a 7-5 victory over Mosinee and a 6-4 win in 8 winnings over Baldwin Woodville. This is the third time Medford has made its way to the WIAA State Softball Tournament.
Good stuff.
But its first appearance in 20 years, having come to the tournament in 2006 and first in 2003. The Raiders have 3 WIAA state championships in their history, with their most recent coming in Division II Girls Cross Country in 2018. Their first 2 WIAA state titles as a school came in 1968 and 1970 in the sport of curling. They're one of just 8 schools to have won a curling title from when the WIAA sponsored the sport between 1959 and 1974.
Still have a good curling program.
I'll never forget those teams.
Nope.
They curled the shit out of those discs that year.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. He makes me feel like nobody else, nobody else. Oh my, he doesn't know don't pick up the phone, you know he's only calling cause he's drunk and alone. 2, don't let him in, you have to kick him out again. 3, don't be his friend, you know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him.
The outfield boys are here. Hey. The outfield boys are here. Whole front row. Good, how are you? Yes and no. Oh, I do. I know. I'm very. There you go. It's a good spot. It's a good view. I mean, there's no bad views here. Yeah. Well.
Then just wait 5 minutes. Yeah. Nope. Hey.
Yeah. Well, the outfield boys, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't even have to bring my tent for it.
I'd stand right behind you holding down.
So it's starting to drift in.
Yeah.
Woo!
The Pewaukee Pirates may now take the field for warm-ups.
Yes, thank you. Yep.
The Pirates are currently 20-9 overall after finishing third in the Woodland Conference's West Division with a record of 10-4. They earned the right to play this evening by winning their regional championship with a 17-2 win over Pius and a 10-5 win over Grafton, as well as their sectional championship with a 3-1 win over Catholic Memorial and a 4-2 win over Whitnall. The Pirates are making their first ever appearance at the WIAA State Softball Tournament. They're seeking to add to the 15 state championships they've won in school history, with the first coming in Class B girls volleyball in 1974, and the most recent coming in Division II girls basketball in 2024. A follow-up to the boys winning 3 straight boys basketball titles behind Milan Momcilovic between 2021 and 2023.
Welcome to the Goodman Diamond here at the University of Wisconsin. Here in Madison as we get set for the first of two WIAA Division II state semifinals. It is the number 1 seeded Medford Raiders coming in at 28-1 on the year, taking on the Pewaukee Pirates. I'm Steve Ocketing, Sports on Focus, here to take you through this one. Should be a fun game, should be an exciting game. Both these teams come in on a bit of a hot streak. Pewaukee finished third in the Woodland and then was able to go on a run in the playoffs, get themselves here. On the other side, the Medford Raiders wrap up the year on a big winning streak after dropping their lone game to the Spash Panthers, who were here on Wednesday qualifying for state. They lost to Appleton North. So it is a D2 matchup here. The final D2 game will be Fox Valley Lutheran and Turner facing off to take on the winner of this one. Other local teams have not fared well so far here this weekend. On Wednesday, the Marshville Tigers fell 14-8 to 2-seed Muskego. Marshfield was down 12-2 going to the top of the fifth, scored 5 there, kept it close, forced it to go 7. Then after a lengthy rain delay, the Spash Panthers just could not put anything together as they fell to Appleton North. And then yesterday, the Athens Blue Jays put up a fight against the defending D5 state champions in Belmont, but came up short 10-2. Almond Bancroft, the only other local team to have won so far, they got the win 11-2 in their D5 semifinal. So they will play at 9 o'clock against Belmont, a rematch of last year's state championship game. And then the final local team, the Marathon Red Raiders, just could not get that last key hit as they fell to Mineral Point 2-0. That was a pitcher's duel, and it was a fun one to watch. There's highlights of that game and the Marshville game online. We will be here with highlights of Almond Bancroft tomorrow, and if Medford does win, we will be back live tomorrow at 4:30 for the WIAA Division II state championship game against, as we said, the winner of this game, if it is Medford, and then the winner of Fox Valley Lutheran and Turner. That comes up immediately after this one. We're going to step aside real quick and then take a spin through the starting lineups here in just a moment right here on Sports on Focus. Welcome back. We take a look at your starting lineup, starting with the visiting team, the 4-seeded Pewaukee Pirates. Harper Gold will lead things off. She is the catcher. Sydney Brewster is the shortstop. She bats second. Haley Hutchins, the pitcher, bats third. Estella Levas, the left fielder, bats fourth. Sam Brewster at third base bats fifth. Jillian Stelsey, the second baseman, bats sixth. Kennedy Tisdale, the designated player, bats seventh. Maddie Jeffrey, first baseman, bats eighth. And Taylor Stanek, the center fielder, bats ninth. Lily Levas is the flex player. She is in right field. For the Medford Raiders at 28-1, as we mentioned, same lineup they pretty much used all year. Addison Brommer will lead things off. She's in right. Finley Arndt, the center fielder, bats second. Riley Harabi, the pitcher, bats third. Zalia Leonard, the catcher, bats fourth. Lainey Harabi at second, bats fifth. Ava Hartle, first baseman, bats sixth. Kayla Bumgardner, the shortstop, bats seventh. Tori Nix, the designated player, is in the eighth spot. And Ruthie Steinman bats number 9. She's at third base. And the left fielder, Ryland Krishneski, is the flex player. She is in left field. Taking a look at the stats, taking a look at the games all the games that have been played so far today. Division 3, Lomira and Spooner. That was a 10-0 win for Lomira, the 1 seed, over Spooner. And we had just been watching as New Holstein gave Lodi a scare in the 6th, but Lodi able to hold on. So it is Lomira and Lodi facing off in a WIAA Division 3 state championship game. Division 4 will be Johnson Creek, the 4 seed, taking on Mineral Point, the 2 seed. Johnson Creek blowing out number 1 seeded Grantsburg last night at Madison College. And then obviously we talked a bit about Marathon there before. D1 is set as well. The D1 championship game, that will be Muskego and Hamilton. And D5, we talked about Belmont, Almond, Bancroft. So just the Division 2 championship game yet to set. This will be the first of 2 to set that one. As the coaches and captains are meeting, we're going to step aside one more time. When we come back, we will have all the pregame festivities for you right here on Sports on Focus.
Gone are the days of rushing your kids to the bus stop or having no say in how they're being taught. It's time for a different way to do education. That's where Rural Virtual Academy comes in. We're a free public school that thinks your children's education should be as unique as they are, with flexibility for your family, allowing them to learn at their own pace from anywhere. Plus certified live daily instructors, many ways to earn free college credits, and hundreds of free in-person and online events. So what are you waiting for? Enroll your child today.
Welcome to the Irwin A. and Robert D. Goodman Softball Complex on the campus of the University of Wisconsin-Madison for the 3rd day of the 50th Annual Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association State Softball Tournament. The penultimate game of the day is the first semifinal in Division 2 and features the Pirates of Pewaukee High School. Raiders of Medford Area High School. Sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege. The expectation you will exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is both expected and greatly appreciated. Fans are reminded of the risk and danger incidental to the game of softball, whether occurring prior to, during or subsequent to the actual play of the game, including specifically but not exclusively the danger of being injured by thrown bats and thrown or batted balls. Also, please be advised that Goodman Diamond is a non-smoking facility. The WIAA, the participants, and all fans in attendance, thank you for your cooperation. Fans, at this time, we ask that you turn your attention to the field as we continue our celebration of 50 years of the WIAA State Softball Tournaments. For half a century, this tournament has been the stage for dedication on the diamond and where legends have been made. Accordingly, we'd now like to welcome some special guests to Goodman Diamond who were part of the very first WIAA State Softball Tournaments. In 1976, the Antigo Red Robin softball team joined Madison West, Glenwood, and Superior as part of the inaugural four, the teams that made up the first state softball tournament brackets. Tonight, we welcome a number of the Red Robins from that team back to our tournament to celebrate their pioneering spirits. Joining us this evening, first representing Lake Antigo Athletic Director Don Guzzi is his wife, Jean Guzzi. Now the members of the team, Mickey Dakin Reimer, Chris Hallisey, Stevie Hallisey, Young Kemke, Charlene Manichevsky, Jenny Dake Volkman, and Antigo Red Robins head coach, Cindy Olson. Paving the way for future generations of softball players, including those on the field right now and all competing in this year's tournament. One more time for the members of one of the inaugural four, the 1976 Antigo Red Robins. As we introduce the competing teams in this Division II state semifinal, beginning with the Pewaukee Pirates. First, the Wizards, number 3, Emma Silly. Number 4, Emmy O'Connor. Number 23, Ariana Robinson. Number 24, Tegan Els. And number 27, Jenna Rambo. Now the starting lineup, leading off and catching for the Pirates, number 7, Harper Gould. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 15, Sydney Brewster. Hitting third and in the circle for the Pirates, number 17, Haley Hutchins. The cleanup woman for the Pirates is the left fielder, number 8, Estrella Levis. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 11, Sam Brewster. The sixth batter is the second baseman, number 16, Jillian Stutz. Batting seventh, the designated player, number 10, Kennedy Tisdale. Hitting eighth and playing first base, number 26, Maddie Jeffrey. The ninth batter is the center fielder, number 5, Taylor Stanek. And the flex player and right fielder for the Pirates is number 9, Lily Levitz. The head coaches for the Pewaukee Pirates in their third season include Sidney Thompson and Adam Ebel. They are assisted by Matt Farah and Jill Wild. And now let's meet the Medford Raiders. First, the reserves, number 1, Jolie Stilliga. Number 3, Emily Silky. Number 4, Sophie Number 15, Paisley Reed. Number 16, Gracie Strama. Number 18, Olivia Schaefer. And number 21, Krista Shaw. Now the starting lineup for Medford, leading off and playing right field. Number 2, Addison Brommer. Batting second, the center fielder, number 13, Finley Arts. Hitting third and in the circle for the Raiders, number 6, Riley Harabi. The cleanup woman for the Raiders is the catcher, number 22, Zalia Leonard. Hitting fifth and playing second base, number 5, Lady Harabi. The sixth batter is the first baseman, number 14, Ava Arnold. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, number 10, Caleb Baumgartner. Hitting eighth, the designated player, number 12, Tori Nix. The ninth batter is the third baseman, number 7, Ruthie Steiner. And the flex player and left fielder for the Raiders is number 9, Rylan Krasnitsky. The head coach of the Medford Raiders in his 36th season is Virgil Prince. He is assisted by Ryan Brooks, Kristen Harabi, Kevin Cozy, and Reese Schrock. The umpires for this Division II state semifinal include at third base, Kendra Winnis of Hudson. At first base, Rodney Emmets of Poplar. And behind the plate, Tammy Hutchison of Mount Pleasant. Yourself, visit WIAA.org/officials for information on becoming certified. Fans, at this time, if you are not already standing, please rise as we honor America and all that it stands for with the playing of our national anthem.
National anthem starting lineups in the books. We are ready for softball here in the mighty, actually can't say it this time, the mighty metropolis of Madison. Usually we say that as a joke, but not today. We are actually in a mighty metropolis here today, so do have the outfield boys not in the outfield today. They have got themselves some prime seats right down along the third baseline, right next to the Raider dugout. They have been a factor in a lot of games here so far. I know they were right up front and center at the sectional final and were making some noise, so keep an eye on them as well as the Raiders will take the field. Set the defense for you for the Raiders. It is the same as it's been almost every game this year. Riley Harabi doing the pitching, Zalia Leonard doing the catching. First to third across the infield, Ava Hartle, Laney Harabi, Caleb Baumgartner, Ruthie Steinman. Left to right through the outfield, Rylan Krishneski, Finley Arndt, Addison Brommer. And they will face Harper Gold, Sydney Brewster, Haley Hutchins. due up for Pewaukee here in the first. As I see, you hear me talk about Riley Harabi getting her warm-up tosses in. She has been averaging close, just over 14 strikeouts a game. ERA just over 1, as she has pitched in every game for the Raiders this season. 28 starts, 28-1. That lone loss coming to fellow state qualifier Stevens Point. But we are ready to go as Harper Gold will dig into the batter's box here. Just a heads up, we are not allowed to do video, so we will have video highlights later today. But we are not allowed to broadcast video here from state, so you are getting just the wonders of my voice and some information updated for you on the screen. As Harper Gold will dig in, first pitch to her. Just a little bit high for a ball, 1-0. Hardest part here, getting those nerves out of your system a little bit. The lean, the pitch. Fouled back, 1-1. So, home plate umpire Tammy Hutchinson checking in on Zelia Leonard. Got a little piece of that one off the bat of Harper Gold. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2. Harabi has been dominant in the early innings. Really kind of taking those first 2 or 3 innings away from a team. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Popped up, foul. That's going to get out of play into the Pewaukee fans, and a nice catch. I'm guessing that's a mom with the big head she's got in her hand, but Gold digs back in. She'll see another 1-2. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside, couldn't get her to chase, 2-2. Harabi. The lead, the pitch. Chopped, foul. Good battle here. Pitch number 7 coming up for Riley Harabi to Harper Gold. Gold getting a few extra cuts in. Harabi. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Back of first, that's going to drop, or back of short, excuse me. That's going to drop in for a base hit. So Pewaukee gets a leadoff hit, and that'll bring Sydney Brewster to the plate. Didn't hit it hard, but just over the head of Caleb Bumgardner at short. And Sydney Brewster will dig in, see what they've got drawn up here. Robbie, the lean, the pitch. She shows bunt, pulls back to strike. 0-1. Robbie looks into the dugout to get the signs from Coach Fisk. Harabi. The lean, the pitch. Bunt shown, popped up. Steinman is there, makes the catch. First out of the inning. And that'll bring the pitcher, Haley Hutchins, to the plate.
The pitcher, Haley Hutchins.
Hutchins digs in from the right side. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Just missing with that one, 1-0. Strike zones have been tight this week. Harabi ready to go. Hutchins still digging back in. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Got her to chase up out of the zone. Wind blowing out to right field. It was blowing straight out earlier, but now like the center field flag looks like it's blowing straight out the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two. 1-2. The flags up on the bleachers seem to be pointing more towards right. Now the American flag out in center field points more towards right as well. Winds have seemed to have been an issue for some fielders in some of the earlier games today. The lean, the pitch, popped, foul up over the top of us and out of play. Stays 1-2. Hutchins takes her time getting back in the box. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Krishneski back, still going back. The catch is made. Rylan Krishneski took a step in initially. The wind carried it out further, 2 down. And that'll bring Estella Levas to the plate.
Left fielder, Estella Levis.
Estella Levis will dig in. Number 4 hitter in this Pewaukee lineup. Harabi. The lean, the pitch. Low and off the inside for a ball, 1-0. Harabi looks at the dugout. The lean, the pitch. That's fouled back, 1-1. Robbie wanders out back behind the circle. Waits for Levas. Dig back in. The lean, the pitch. Couldn't get her to chase, 2-1. The lean, the pitch. Fouled back, 2-2. Looking out onto Lake Mendota. Monona, I believe is the north one. Out beyond center field, the pitch. That's going to be sliced foul. Robbie takes, again, just that little extra few steps. Looking in. The lean, the pitch. Off the inside, just missed, full count. Gould will be off on the pitch through full count, 2 outs. Harabi. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning. The leadoff walk is left stranded. We go to the bottom of the first. Top of the order for the Raiders when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. Did you know that your vehicle has 2 different air filters? An engine air filter and a cabin air filter. When should you change them? This one 30 to 40,000 miles? This one half. Have you changed your air filter lately? Breathe easy, Wheelers has got you covered.
We go to the bottom of the first. Set the defense for you for the Pewaukee Pirates. It will be Haley Hutchins doing the pitching. Harper Gold behind the plate. First to third across the infield. Jeffrey Stelsey, Brewster, Levis, Stanek, Levis, left to right across the outfield as Addison Brommer will come to the plate. Big crowd making the trip down from Medford. It's been big crowds for the Raiders all season. That point when they got to about 6-0 and things really started to feel like there was something special going on. First pitch, that's fouled right back towards us. I know the net's there, but I still flinch every time. Defense, the outfield comes way in. There's some holes available if Brommer can get it over the infield. The lean, the pitch. High and off the outside for a ball, 1-1. Brommer. The pitch. That's going to be fouled away. 1-2. Hutchins ready to go. Brommer digs back in. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Going back. That's stopped. Brommer digging into second. She will be in with a two-base error. So runner at second, nobody out for Finley Arndt, who has, I think she has bunted Addison over more than anything else she's done this year. I don't have the specific stats in front of me, but she has been a prolific part of this offense, but she is swinging away here and looks at a strike. 0-1. Looking in, the lean, the pitch. Now shows bunt, fouls it back, 0-2. Arndt upset with herself a little bit. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. Well off the outside, 1-2. If it touches green in the outfield, Brommer should be able to score. She is one of, if not the quickest players in the state. The lean, the pitch. Off the inside, hits her. 2 on, nobody out for Riley Harabi. Big opportunity here. And Finley's going to walk that one off a little bit. She's all right. So Harabi digs in. Big opportunity here for the Raiders. Harabi hitting .463 on the year. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. Almost looked like that throw might have been going to second. Hutchins pulls it back in. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. Misses the outside corner, 1-1. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. That's going to be popped up on the infield. Infield fly is called. Catch is made. First out of the inning. And that will bring Zalia Leonard to the plate. A quick conversation between Riley and Zalia. Zalia Leonard hitting .500 on the year. 48 RBIs. The lean, the pitch. Misses the outside corner, 1-0. The lean, the pitch. High for a ball, 2-0. Leonard digs back in. Hutchins the lead, the pitch. Off the outside, 3-0. Trying to get Leonard to chase. She hasn't yet. See if she's got the green light here. Hutchins the lead, the pitch. Ball 4, bases loaded, 1 out for Lainey Harabi, and then Harper Gold is going to be out, and she's going to talk to her pitcher, bring everybody in. I think also just to make sure everyone knows exactly what they need to be doing here. And the courtesy runner for Zalia Leonard, that will be Gracie Strama. So, and Coach Fisk giving her a quick conversation so she knows exactly what she needs to be doing. She's been running for Leonard all season. Once in a while, Coach Burnt will change things up. Long conversation here that finally breaks up, as Madeline Jeffrey gives a little extra pep talk to Haley Hutchins, as Lainey Harabi will dig in. Big opportunity here for the Raiders. Hutchins. The lean, the pitch. Off the, called strike. Angle's a little weird here. Robbie hitting .429, 21 RBIs on the year. The lean, the pitch. Off the inside. 1-1. Robbie took a little wander, digs back in. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Took a little something off that time. 1-2. Robbie takes that walk again. Make sure Coach Burt doesn't have a sign for her. Hutchins. The lean. The pitch. High and off the outside. 2-2. Robbie. Back in. Brahmer at third, Arndt at second, Strummer running at first. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Big second out of the inning for the Pewaukee Pirates, and that'll bring Ava Hartle to the plate. Hartle. Some big hits as well, hitting .374, 33 RBIs. Lean and the pitch. Low for a ball, 1-0. Hutchins, the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Hartle. Digs back in. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be fouled back, 1-2. As Hutchins looks in, Pewaukee fans coming to their feet. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Raiders leave the bases loaded here in the first. We go to the second. Brewster, Stelsey, Tisdale due up for the Pewaukee Pirates when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
We look closely at all the data. We pore over test results. But what we see is you. We see what makes your smile widen and your eyes brighten. Even as we study breakthrough research and implement the most advanced technologies, what we see is how we can use it to serve you and your well-being. Healthcare is a lot of things, but the best care is human. Aspirus Health. What we see is you.
Zero zero as we go to the top of the second. Brewster, Stelsey, Tisdale due up for Pewaukee. If you're the Raiders, you're looking back at that one as a missed opportunity. You had bases loaded the bases with one out, and back-to-back strikeouts ended the inning. So Samantha Brewster in, first pitch to her. On the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Harabi, the pitch. Check swing, didn't go, 1-1. Yeah, check didn't go, no. Worth a check. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two, 1-2. But Pewaukee's been a good two-strike team so far. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. High, that one might have slipped a little bit, 2-2. Almost immediately out of her hand. I think that Riley Harabi knew that was not what she was looking to throw. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. First out of the inning. For Harabi, that is now her second strikeout, and that'll bring
Second baseman,
Jillian Stels playing at second. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased one up out of the zone. 0-1. Harabi, the pitch. On the outside corner, 0-2. Stels digs back in. Harabi the lead, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Second out of the inning. And that will bring Kennedy Tisdale to the plate. The designated player.
Designated player, Kennedy Tisdale.
Tisdale hitting .362, 10 RBIs. The pitch. That one's going to be rolled on the ground. Picked by Hartle, foot race to the bag. She will win it. And that will end the inning. Raiders set down the Pirates in order. We go to the bottom of the second, bottom of the order for the Raiders. Bumgardner, Nick Steinman due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
You know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more. At MMCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Caleb Bumgarner to lead things off here for the Raiders in the bottom of the second, 0-0 ball game. Bumgarner, Nick Steinman due up as the Raiders look to break things open. They still don't have a base hit. Brahmer reached on the error. Arndt reached on the hit by pitch, and then Zalia Leonard was walked. So Caleb Bumgarner will dig in. The big, tall, right-handed hitter. One of the 3 underclassmen that get significant playing time for the Raiders this year. The lean, the pitch. Right down Broadway for a strike, 0-1. Bumgarner, Nix, and then Rylan Krishneski, the flex. The only underclassmen, 7 seniors for the Raiders. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Hutchins, the lean. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Quick 3-pitch strikeout, first out of the inning. And that will bring Torrey Nix to the plate.
Designated player, Torrey Nix.
Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. Fouled back, strike 1. Nix digs back in. The lean, the pitch. Stays up high, 1-1. Looking back in. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. High and off the outside, 2-1. Wind still blowing out more towards right yet. It's been turning more gusty, the pitch. Off the inside, 3-1. Hutchins has some issues with her control we've seen so far. Hutchins. The lean. The pitch. Catches the inside corner. Full count. Nice pitch on that inside corner. Hutchins, the lean. The pitch. Nix chases one out of the zone. That was ball 4. Knocks it foul. Stays full. See the Athens Blue Jays up at the top of the bleachers. They're taking this one in. The lean, the pitch. Off the inside, ball 4. Nix draws a 1-out walk. And that will bring Ruthie Steinman, the number 9 hitter, to the plate. Steinman, another candidate to lay down a bunt. Pewaukee thinks so as well. Jeffrey and Samantha Brewster coming in, expecting bunt. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes the ball. 1-0. Steps in. The lean, the pitch. Bunt shown, lays off again. 2-0. See if maybe Coach Burt lets her swing away here, up 2-0. The lean, nope, shows bunt again. They charge in. Pulls back, it's a strike. 2-1. Takes back in. The lean, the pitch. Pulls back, ball 3-1. Addison Brommer waiting on deck. See what they decide to do up 3-1. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be popped up on the infield. Catch is made in foul territory by Brewster. Second out of the inning. And that'll bring us back to top of the order. And Addison Brommer reached on an error her first time up out there in left. Burned the left fielder. And now they keep the outfielders a little deeper for Brommer. The pitch. Low and in the dirt. Well stopped back there by Harper Gold. 1-0. The lean. The pitch. That one's going to be rolled on the ground. Pops up at second. Throw is in time. And that will end the inning. So the Raiders do get a base runner. They leave it stranded. We head to the top of the third. 8-9-1, Jeffrey Stanek Gold due up for Pewaukee when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Top of the third, 0-0 ball game. Jeffrey Stanek Gold due up for the Pirates. 8-9-1.
Leading off the third for the Pewaukee Pirates.
As a little cloud has covered up the sun for just a little bit here. Not much of a problem. It was hotter here Wednesday, and then obviously Thursday was mostly rain. WIAA doing a great job. The pitch popped up. Foul territory. That's going to get out of play and caught by a fan. Strike one. Yeah, they got the first D5 game in. That was Athens Belmont. And then the skies opened. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air center field. Arndt, couple steps back, makes the catch. First out of the inning, and that'll bring the number 9 hitter, Taylor Stanek, to the plate. Yeah, they didn't get the games resumed. I think it was about 7 when they got the game, got some games started at Madison College over by the airport. It was 8:20 before they got a game started here as that one catches the bottom of the zone for a strike, 0-1. Got 3 more games in last night, played an extra game at Madison College this morning. The D1 game that was supposed to be played last night. And now they're back on schedule here. That one's going to be hit in the air center field. Arndt over makes the catch, second out of the inning. 2 down. That will bring us back top of the order. And Harper Gold, 1 for 1 with a single.
The catcher, Harper Gold.
Look at her numbers to come up here on the year. Haven't updated the card up top yet. I was cheating on that as that one is going to catch the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Both teams wear red. Both teams wearing white today. The pitch. High for a ball. 1-1. Go Harper Gold, 378, 23 RBIs. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Just misses the outside corner, 2-1. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Off the inside, 3-1. Gold digs back in. Harabi. The lean. The pitch. Ball 4. So Harabi, a rare walk with 2 outs. And that'll bring Sydney Brewster, who flew out her first time up. Popped out to third.
The shortstop, Sydney Brewster.
Harabi. The lean. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got one buyer, 0-1. Brewster hitting 320 RBIs. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Just misses the high outside corner, 1-1. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Down at her feet, that's going to pop away. That's going to allow Gold to go to second. So runner in scoring position, 2-1 count. Opportunity here for Pewaukee. Big thing though, 2 outs. Robbie having some issues hearing the calls from the dugout. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be knocked foul. 2-2. Robbie steps up. The lean, the pitch. Fouled back, just got a piece of it. Got her to chase that rise ball up out of the zone. See if they go to something down around the knees. Change that eye level a little bit. Harabi. The lean, the pitch. Low, couldn't get her to chase. Full. Little pep talk from her twin sister, Lainey. Harabi. Looking in. The lean. The pitch. Popped up on the infield. Coming in. The catch is made. Ava Hartle gets to it, and that will end the inning. The runners left stranded at second. We go to the bottom of the third. Arndt Harabi, Leonard Hart of the Raider order due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. go to the bottom of the third. Finley Arndt to lead things off. Arndt, Harabi, Leonard due up. Finley was hit by a pitch in the leg her first time up. Arndt digs back in. Hutchins. Baleen, the pitch. Low for a ball, 1-0. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. High and off the outside, 2-0. Arndt hitting .393 on the year with 35 RBIs. The lean, the pitch. Right down Broadway for a strike. On that change, Arndt letting it go. The lead, the pitch. Catches the knees for a strike, 2-2. Hutchins coming back. Foul the hitter in the leg. Stays 2-2. Arndt digs back in. The lean, the pitch. That's hit in the air. Left field, going back, the catch is made. First out of the inning. And that will bring Riley Harabi to the plate. An infield fly her first time up. She is 0 for 1.
The pitcher, Riley Harabi.
First pitch to her is high. Ball 1. 463, 25 RBIs, a 1.250 OPS. The pitch. Off the outside, 2-0. Hutchins. Waiting. Gets the sign. The lean. The pitch. Check swing foul. It's 50 pitches now for Haley Hutchins. And she's only got one out here in the third. Raiders have made her work. Hutchins. The lean. The pitch. That's going to be slapped foul into the Raider fans and can't be caught. 2-2. Hutchins waiting for the sign from Gold. The lean, the pitch. Low and off the outside, full count. Hutchins gets herself reset and then drops the ball. Robbie digs back. Everyone resets. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. High ball 4. Riley Harabi reaches on the walk. And that will bring Zalia Leonard to the plate. And we're going to get a courtesy runner for Riley Harabi. That is going to be 18, Olivia Schaefer, doing the running for Harabi.
Courtesy runner for the Medford pitcher, Riley Harabi. Number 16, Gracie Struma. Struma, the courtesy runner for Riley Harabi. Now batting, catcher
Zalia Leonard walked her last time up. She's 0 for 0. And a bit pause here. Home plate umpire wasn't ready. She is. The lean. The pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike. 0-1.
Correction, the courtesy runner at first base, number 18, Olivia Schaefer.
The Schaefer fan club in attendance. The lean, the pitch. Right there for a strike again, 0-2. Ball has some interesting movement on it. Hutchins, it's not a smooth delivery like you're used to seeing in softball. The lean, the pitch. Fouled back. Leonard stays alive. It's a bit herky-jerky, and I think sometimes that ball comes out a little weird. I think these Raider hitters having a hard time catching up, but the downside for Hutchins is it's a little harder to control. The lean, the pitch, high for a ball. 1-2. Looking in, Hutchins, the lean, the pitch, off the outside. 2-2. Leonard. Takes back in. The lean. The pitch. That one's going to be rolled on the ground. That's going to get through a base hit. They try and get Leonard at first. That is a single. That's the first hit of the game for the Raiders. They've had base runners, just haven't been able to get a base hit, and we will get the courtesy runner for Zalia Leonard, and that will be Gracie Strama. And Lainey Harabi, who struck out swinging her first time up. She's 0 for 1.
Gracie Strama. Strama now the courtesy runner at first base.
PA guy having a little fun after his mistake on the last courtesy runner.
Lainey Harabi.
So Lainey Harabi will dig in. As we said, struck out her first time up. She is 0 for 1. The lean, the pitch. That one chopped on the ground. They will go to third for 1. They will throw to first late. Ball rolls away. Runner's going to try to advance. The throw there is late. So it's a fielder's choice. Goes 6-5. So it'll be first and third, 2 outs. As Ava Hartle will come to the plate. Struck out her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Tried to turn 2, got greedy. Now the runner at third, first pitch. Low for a ball, 1-0. Hutchins looking in, the lean, the pitch. High for a ball, 2-0. Raiders not running yet. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. Catches the inside corner for a strike, 2-1. As the smell of brats wafts into our range. Concession stand right behind us. The lean, the pitch. High, 3-1. Hartle digs back in. Huge opportunity here with the hitter's count. The lean, the pitch. That one's rolled on the ground. Pick at second, throw to first is in time. That will end the inning. Raiders get a couple on, they leave them stranded. We go to the fourth. Hutchins, Livas, Brewster due up for Pewaukee when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Go to the top of the fourth, 3-4-5. Hutchins, Livas, Brewster due up for the Pewaukee Pirates. Raiders have left 6 runners on in the game so far. It's a number that's going to keep looking at if you are Coach Byrne as this one goes along. So Haley Hutchins flew out her first time up. She is 0 for 1. Popped up. Straight up on the infield, calling for it is Lainey Harabi. She'll make the catch. First out of the inning. And that will bring Estella. I'm going to hear it again. Estrella Levis to the plate. Lean in the first pitch. A little bit high for a ball, 1-0. Harabi. The lean, the pitch. High and off the outside for a ball, 2-0. Davis struck out her first time up. With 3 strikeouts for Riley Harabi. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. That's 50 for Riley Harabi here in the top of the fourth. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 2-2. Harabi digs back in. The lean, the pitch. Popped up, foul and out of play. Stays 2-2. Harabi looking in. The lean, the pitch. Couldn't get her to chase up and out, full count. Harabi. The lean, the pitch. That one's rolled on the ground. 2 Bumgardner pick. Long throw in time. 2 away. 2 down. That'll bring Samantha Brewster to the plate. She struck out her first time up. She's 0 for 1.
Third baseman, Sam Brewster.
Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Harabi back on the back end, looking in. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2. Harabi. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Foul territory coming over the catch. and not be made. Stays 0-2. That was a tough play for Steinman running away from the ball. Almost got there. Harabi. The lean. The pitch. Popped up. That's going to get out of play. Heading out on the walkway, and a Raider fan ends up with it. And you got to give it back. Another foul. Stays 0-2. Harabi. The lean. The pitch. High and off the outside. 1-2. Harabi. The lean. The pitch. Right there, strike three looking. That will end the inning. Harabi sets them down in order in the fourth. We go to the bottom of the order for the Raiders. Bumgardner, Nix, Steinman due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Raiders will send the bottom of their order. Bumgardner, Nix, Steinman to the plate. Looking for that one key hit. They've had opportunities. They just have not been able to get that one hit. The two strikeouts with the bases loaded in the first, and then couple ground balls in the third, really kind of costing the Raiders some opportunities. Kayla Bumgardner, a 3-pitch strikeout her first time up. She is 0-for-1.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Medford Raiders, shortstop Kayla Bumgardner.
Bumgardner digs in. First pitch to her. Low for a ball. 1-0. The lean. The pitch. Drops in for a strike. 1-1. The lean. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got her out in front of the change. 1-2. Bumgardner digs back in. Looking. The lean. The pitch. High and off the outside. 2-2. The lean. The pitch. That one's rocketed down the line, a base hit. Down into the corner. Bumgardner's going to turn first. She will be into second with a leadoff double. Just tuck that one right inside the third base bag. And the Raiders in business again as Tori Nix will come to the plate. Walked her last time up. She is 0-for-0.
Designated player, Tori Nix.
Nix digs in. The lean. And the pitch. Low for a ball, 1-0. So we see at least one of the teams that have the second semifinal. That is Beloit Turner and Fox Valley Lutheran. The lean, the pitch. That one's chopped foul, 1-1. Medford and Fox Valley Lutheran have seen each other a few different times. Got to go back to 2019, the lean, the pitch. Popped up. That's going to get out of play up onto the netting above us. 1-2. That is going to roll all the way back down onto the floor, onto the field. I say floor. It's not a true dirt field here. It's kind of a synthetic material that plays like dirt, but holds up a little better than your standard high school dirt field. So it has a little different look to it. The lean, the pitch. High for a ball, 2-2. Looking in. The lean, the pitch. High for a ball, full count. That's 75 thrown now by Haley Hutchins. Nobody out here in the fourth. Pewaukee is deep on pitching, so they have options. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. Nick stays alive. A little quicker here today without having to constantly put softballs out of play after the rain and everything the last couple days. Looking in, the lean, the pitch. Ball 4. 2 on, nobody out for Ruthie Steinman. And I think we're going to get the flex to run. And meanwhile, they are. So they're going to bring the flex in to run here. That is Rylan Krishneski. One of the co-coaches comes out for Pewaukee. Both coaches meeting with their teams. Let's see if they try and have Steinman bunt here. Coach Fisk having a little fun with Krishneski.
The flex player number 9, Rylan Krasniewski. Krasniewski flexing in for Medford. Now batting, third baseman, Ruthie Steinman.
So Steinman digs in. Flew out her first time up. Hutchins. The lean. Shows bunt. Lays it down. It's a good one. Throw to first is late. Steinman beats it out. Bases loaded. Nobody out for the top of the Raider order. There was a little bit of indecision on who was going to field the bunt, and that gave just enough time. And Addison Brommer at the plate reached on an error and reached on a fielder's choice. She is 0-for-2. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch, in the dirt, ball 1. Big opportunity here for the Raiders. Brommer hitting .523 on the year, 18 RBIs. The lean, the pitch. That one back up the middle. They're going to get the out at home. The throw, that's all they will get. So the fielder's choice, 1-2. Everybody else moves up. 1 out now for Finley Arndt.
Finley Arndt.
Arndt was hit by a pitch and a fly out. She is 0 for 1. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0 and 1. Arndt digs back in. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside. 1 and 1. Yeah, that ball from Brommer went right back to Hutchins. If that's 6 inches to either side, that gets through. Been one of those days for the Raiders so far. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be rolled on the ground. They will go back to the catcher for 1. Another 1-2 fielder's choice. 2 down, and that'll bring Riley Harabi to the plate. An infield fly and a walk. She is 0 for 1. Hutchins. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be in the line right to the shortstop. And that will end the inning. Raiders load the bases with nobody out. They can't get anyone across. We go to the 5th. Stels, Tisdale, Jeffrey, 6, 7, 8 due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
As a RV senior, I took dual credit classes. It is very much worth it. You get a college credit. Like, college is so expensive. Also, dual credit classes come free. You just have to sign up and you get to cross off one of your classes that you don't have to take in your gen eds. It is very worth it. This is a very good opportunity. Take it if you can. I was able to make my own path and learn more than I ever would have sitting in a classroom.
Top of the 5th, still 0-0. Stels, Tisdale, Jeffrey due up for the Pirates. Jillian Stels struck out her first time up. She is 0 for 1.
Leading off for the Pirates, second baseman Jillian Stels.
Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Misses the top of the zone, 1-0. The kick, the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. They kick in a pitch, I should say lean in a pitch. Harabi, the lean, coming back. Couldn't get her to chase up out of the zone, 2-1. Stels digs back in. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit foul, 2-2. Got out in front of it just a little bit. Harabi. Waiting for Stels to take back in. The lean, the pitch. Just off the outside, full count. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Went right at her with the full count. Got her to swing through on it. First out of the inning. That'll bring Kennedy Tisdale to the plate. Grounded out her first time up. She is 0 for 1. Harabi. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Robbie looks back in. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be sliced foul, 0-2. Robbie takes a little extra time after that one. Gets the calls. The lean, the pitch. Couldn't get her to chase up out of the zone, 1-2. Robbie looking back in. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning. That is now 6 strikeouts for Riley Harabi, and that'll bring Madeline Jeffrey to the plate.
Maddie Jeffrey.
She flew out to center her first time up. She is 0 for 1. Harabi. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be popped foul back into the netting, 0-1. It is netted all the way down both sides now. Has been for a while here. We got netting above us as well, as we have moved back into the shade for the time being. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be popped up, foul territory, giving chase. It's going to hit the netting. 0-2. Robbie, a deep breath. Robbie, the lean, the pitch. Just missed off the inside, 1-2. Robbie looking in, the lean, the pitch. Couldn't get her to chase up out of the zone, 2-2. Robbie, the lean, the pitch. Little roller back up the middle. Picked by Harabi, throw to first is in time. And that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Leonard Harabi Hartle, 4-5-6. 2 up for the Raiders when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
The RVA has been helping me pursue my dreams by overall just being willing to work around my schedule, giving me more opportunities of taking college classes, and my teachers are truly amazing. I love them so, so much. I love the curriculum, I love the flexibility, I love the staff, I love the classmates, I love everything, in all honesty. Personally, it's a beautiful, beautiful program and an amazing school.
Bottom 5, 0-0 ball game. Leonard Harabi Hartle, 4-5-6 in the Raider lineup. It's Leah Leonard, a walk and a single. She is 1 for 1.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th for Medford, designated player Tornix. Correction catcher, Zalia Leonard. I was doing the dance along with you, sorry.
Coach Burt wanting to make sure. The lean, the pitch. In for a strike to Zalia Leonard, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. Check swing foul. 0-2. Leonard digs back in. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be swung on. That's going down the line. Catch is made. Running catch by the right fielder, Lily Levis. First out of the inning. And that will bring Lainey Harabi to the plate. Strikeout and a fielder's choice. She is 0 for 2.
Second baseman, Lainey Harabi.
Robbie digs in. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be driven up the middle. This one might be trouble. That's going to drop in for a hit. Lainey Harabi gets on base with an out. And that will bring Ava Hartle to the plate. A strikeout and a ground out. She is 0 for 2.
First baseman, Ava Hartle.
Hartle digs in here. The lean, the pitch. Low and off the inside for a ball, 1-0. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. That's hit hard, but foul out just into the upper corner of the stadium out there down the first base line. 1-1. The lean, the pitch. High, goes all the way to the backstop. And Lainey Harabi will go to second on the wild pitch. Runner in scoring position, 1 out now. Big spot here for Ava Hartle. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2-2. Looking in. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning, and that'll bring Kayla Bumgardner to the plate. Strikeout and a double. She is 1 for 2.
Shortstop, Kayla Bumgardner.
Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. Misses a little bit low for a ball, 1-0. The lean, the pitch. Fouled. 1-1. Just got a piece of it. Pewaukee will have 9-1-2 in the top of the 6th. The lean, the pitch. Bumgardner drives that one center field. Coming on, still coming on. The catch is made. And that will end the inning. Raiders get a runner to second. They leave it stranded. We head to the top of the 6th. Stanek, Gold, Brewster due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Top of the 6th, 0-0. As we see, I believe our buddies there taking our table for the next game from down by Turner, Beloit Turner High School. There's Beloit Turner and Beloit Memorial, but I believe they're two separate districts down around the Beloit area. So Taylor Stanek, a fly out her first time up. She is 0 for 1. The lean, the pitch. Stays a little bit high for a ball, 1-0. That's pitch 76 from Riley Harabi. She has settled into this one. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Raiders will have 8-9-1 in the bottom of the 6th. Harabi, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2. Harabi. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning. That'll bring us back to the top of the order. And Harper Gold, a single and a walk. She is 1 for 1. She is, in fact, the only person to get on base for the Pewaukee Pirates today. I believe. Pitch fouled back. I'm not sure where they got the second hit for Pewaukee up on the scoreboard, but I think they put a hit, one of Medford's hits up for Pewaukee, the pitch. That's going to be pop foul, 0-2. Big cut from Gould. Be a big out for Harabi to get here. Up 0-2. The lean. The pitch. That's going to be driven back up the middle. Coming in. That's going to be a pass. That's going to get all the way to the fence. Gould digging for third. They're going to try and score. The throw comes in. The throw home is late. Pewaukee on the board on the inside the park home run. We're going to see how they score that. It was misplayed by Finley Arndt. She tried to make a diving catch on it, got past her. They haven't scored it on the scoreboard yet. But 1-0 Pewaukee, and that will bring Sydney Brewster to the plate. Score is still, they will give her the hit. She'll get a hit for it, and we'll see they're not going to put an error on the board. So that one's going to be slapped foul and out of play. 0-1. So Pewaukee with the lead now. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Little roller right back to Harabi. Throw to first is in time. Second out of the inning. Nope, they did give an error on that one. So we're going to go back and
the pitcher, Haley Hutchins.
So they do give the error. So they give her the base hit and then the error. As Haley Hutchins, a couple flyouts, she is 0 for 2. The lean, the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1, 0-1. Raiders will have Nick Steinman-Brahmer in the bottom of the 6th. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be popped up on the infield. Harabi is there. Laney Harabi, and that will end the inning. But the base hit and the error put a run up, Pewaukee 1, Medford 0 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Nick Steinman Brahmer due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
Hey everybody, Nat over at WIAA Chevrolet GMC. Did you know that your vehicle has 2 different air filters? An engine air filter and a cabin air filter. When should you change them? This one 30 to 40,000 miles? This one half. Have you changed your air filter lately? Breathe easy, Wheelers has got you covered.
Torrey Nix re-enters the hit here. Nick Steinman Brahmer, 891 for the Raiders. You're looking to get somebody on here for the top of the order. Love to get both Nix and Steinman on, get to the top of the order with nobody out if you're the Raiders. As Haley Hutchins will come to the plate. Hutchins today, just 4 strikeouts. Raiders have put the ball in play. The good Pewaukee defense has kept the Raiders off the board. First pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. Low for a ball, 1-1. Torrey Nix, 0 for 0, 2 walks today. The lean, the pitch. Little roller, that's going to be out in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time. 1 away. That ball went maybe a foot. 1 down, and that'll bring Ruthie Steinman to the plate. Fly out in a single. She is 1 for 2. Beat out a bunt back in the 4th. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-0. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. That one's fouled right back towards us, 1-1. Pewaukee will have 4, 5, 6 in the top of the 7th. The lean, the pitch. Fouled back again, 1-2. Looking in. Hutchins. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be knocked foul. Stays 1-2. Steinman digs back in. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. Steinman's going to hit that one up the middle. That's going to get down a base hit. Tying run on board for the Raiders for the top of the order, and Addison Brahmer reached on an error and hits as she's hit into a couple fielders' choices. She is 0 for 3. See if you have Brahmer bunt here. Going to bring the infield in so everyone knows what they're doing. Brahmer, a dangerous player at the plate in this situation. She has a expansive toolbox of things she can do from that left side of the plate. Long conversation here amongst the Pewaukee infield. I think just making sure, again, everyone knows exactly where they're going with the ball here. Raiders, no, not shy in coming from behind. Trailed by 3 to Mosinee back in May. Scored 2 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th to win that one. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. Brahmer fouls that one away. 0-1. She was trying to poke that, looked like she was trying to poke that one into left. There is space up the middle. They play, Stanek is shading her significantly towards left field. The lean, the pitch. Low for a ball. 1-1. Oh no, they calls that a strike. 0-2. Hutchins, the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. Romer stays alive. Romer digs back in. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. Misses the outside corner, 1-2. Probably where we're supposed to be. Romer digs back in. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. High, 2-2. They also give her a ton of space to the third base side of the infield. The lean, the pitch. Brahmer rolls that one on the ground. That's going to get through. Hits it right into that gap, just to the side of third. 2 on, 1 out. For Finley Arndt, 0 for 2. Fly out, fielder's choice, have been hit by a pitch. Another golden opportunity for the Raiders. 2 on, 1 out. Base hit. Could score a run here with Steinman at second. The lean, the pitch. High and tight for a ball, 1-0. I think if you're the Raiders, you want 2 here, at least. Allow you to win it in the top of the 7th. The lean, the pitch. That one's hit in the air. Going back, that is foul territory. She will not get to it. 1-1. Worked out for Arndt, got a little under it there. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Going back, that one is caught. There was some confusion there. 2 down, and it's up to Riley Harabi. Infield fly, a walk, and then she hit a liner directly to Brewster at short.
Pitcher Riley Harabi.
Hutchins. The lean, the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air on the infield. Catch is made, and that will end the inning. Raiders again get a couple base runners on. They leave them stranded. We go to the top of the 7th. Levis, Brewster, Stels 2 up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
We look closely at all the data. We pore over test results. But what we see is you. We see what makes your smile widen and your eyes brighten. Even as we study breakthrough research and implement the most advanced technologies, what we see is how we can use it to serve you and your well-being. Healthcare is a lot of things, but the best care is human. Aspirus Health. What we see is you.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Top of the 7th, Raiders need to hold here. It will be Levis, Brewster, Stells, 4, 5, 6 in the Pewaukee lineup. Levis, a strikeout and a ground out. She is 0 for 2.
Leading off the 7th for the Pewaukee Pirates, left fielder Estrella Levis.
Harabi. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 0-1. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-1. Robbie looks in, the lean, the pitch. Just misses the high outside corner, 2-1. Robbie. The lean, the pitch. Fouled back, 2-2. Pitch 90 for Riley Harabi. Haley Hutchins has thrown 115. The lean, the pitch. Low, full count. Harabi looks in the dugout. The lean, the pitch. Fouled back. Stays full. Harabi gets the sign from the dugout. Looks in, the lean, the pitch. That's hit hard, but foul. Stays full all the way down into the corner. Harabi. The lean, the pitch. Popped up. This is trouble coming in. The catch is made. Addison Brommer uses the speed to get to that one down. And that will bring Samantha Brewster to the plate. A couple strikeouts for her. She is 0 for 2. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be slapped foul off the press box. 0-2. Harabi takes the little wander. Looks in. The lean. The pitch. Popped up, foul again. Stays 0-2. Harabi. Back onto the rubber. The lean. The pitch. Popped up, foul again. Stays 0-2. Robbie having some issues, I think, hearing the signs. The lean. The pitch. That's hit hard, but foul. Get some new softballs. Harabi. The lean. The pitch. On the ground to Steinman. Throw across the diamond is in time. Second out of the inning. 2 down, and that'll bring Jillian Stouse to the plate. Couple strikeouts for her. She's 0 for 2.
Second baseman Jillian Stouse.
Harabi looks in. The lean. The pitch. Popped up. Baumgartner calls everybody off, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Well, it all comes down to this, the bottom of the 7th. Leonard, Lainey Harabi, Ava Hartle, 2 up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
We look closely at all the data. We pore over test results. But what we see is you. We see what makes your smile widen and your eyes brighten. Even as we study breakthrough research and implement the most advanced technologies, what we see is how we can use it to serve you and your well-being. Healthcare is a lot of things, but the best care is human. Aspirus Health. What we see is you.
Hey everybody, Nat over at WIAA Chevrolet GMC. Did you know that your vehicle has 2 different air filters? An engine air filter and a cabin air filter. When should you change them? This one 30 to 40,000 miles? This one half. Have you changed your air filter lately? Breathe easy, Wheelers has got you covered.
1-0 Pewaukee as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Zalia Leonard will be at the plate. Leonard 1 for 2 today. A walk, a single, a fly out. If there's anybody you want at the plate as a Raider fan, it is Leonard. She has the ability to tie this game with 1 swing of the bat. The lean, the pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. That one's hit on the line. This is caught over the shoulder. Another great defensive play, first out of the inning. They have been inches from base hits, all big hits all day, and Pewaukee has just gotten to them. As Lainey Harabi will come to the plate, a strikeout, a fielder's choice, and a single. She is 1 for 3. The lean, The pitch. That one's going to be hit on the line. That is going to get down a base hit. Tying run on base with 1 out for Ava Hartle. 2 strikeouts and a ground out. She is 0 for 3.
First baseman Ava Hartle.
Hutchins, the lean, the pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. The lean, the pitch. That is going to be sliced foul and out of play. 0-2. Hartle digs back in. Hutchins, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Chased one out of the zone, and the Raiders down to their final out, and it'll be Kayla Bumgardner. 1 for 3. She did have that double. Hutchins. The lean, the pitch. Bumgardner on the ground. To second, throw to first is in time. And Pewaukee advances. Raiders just couldn't get the timely hit. And Pewaukee will advance to the WIAA Division II State Championship game. Raiders season comes to an end, 28-2. Take a look at your highlights on the offense. Lainey Arabi, 2 for 4, 2 singles. Ruthie Steinman, 2 for 3, 2 singles. Addison Brommer, 1 for 4 with a single. Zalia Leonard, 1 for 3 with a single. Pitching, Riley Harabi went 7, gave up 1 run. It was unearned. 2 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. On the other side for the Pewaukee Pirates, it's all Harper Gold. 2 for 2, a single, a triple, the run scored, the walk. The run scored on the error on that base hit. Haley Hutchins went 7, did not give up a run, 7 hits, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. So the Raiders season comes to an end. Pewaukee will face the winner of Turner and Wisconsin Valley Lutheran coming up. They will play next. That will wrap up our season of high school softball. We will be back on the air with some Legion softball and baseball, along with Dairyland coming up at some point in the future. Want to thank everyone for joining us throughout the high school season. I'm Steve Ockenick, Sports on Focus. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We will see you out at Legion Ball coming